Today, I'm going to review a video from Codie Sanchez about where she believes it's best to invest, whether it's in stocks, whether it's in business, whether it's under assets. I'm going to review it and react to it. All right, let's jump right into it.
Where are you investing your own money? Are you buying stocks?
I don't buy stocks. For the most part, I'm buying businesses more than anything. I mean, there's just not a better trade I can find. For instance, we just bought a business in the defense space. That business is 90% seller financed. It's profitable. We make all our money back in like a year. Where can you do that in stock market investing?
So I'll start off with this. I think Codie is brilliant, right? I think Codie is brilliant. I watch her stuff. I follow Codie. I think she's brilliant. However, I think everybody has to find their own niche in investing. I agree there are amazing upsides in buying a complete business or a portion of business that you won't get via buying a stock, especially if you are an operator or knows how to hire great operators. You can create upside that you just can't force onto a public stock otherwise. However, that requires particular knowledge, right? You have to be able to be an operator, or you have to know how to find, recognize, and recruit great operators in order to receive the type of upside Codie is talking about. So I think that's for a specific type of person. And running a business is hard, right? When you become the decision maker, it's one thing to sending your votes every time the annual shareholders meeting, to sending your votes and vote on a public stock, what it's doing, what it's not doing. It's another thing when everybody's looking at it and you have to allocate capital, you have to fire people, right? You have to hire people, you have to give green lights on things, right? You might have to get your hands in the mud. That's a whole nother skill set. And you have the time, bandwidth, and expertise, right, in order to do that well. That's something I'll say. With stock investing, there's a lot more information, data available sometimes for some of these companies. It may not be exciting because, in my opinion, you should do passively. A lot of active investors, actually most active investors don't do well, but it's a way for you to have passive type of income or passive asset accumulation and not have to dig as deep in terms of the work that's required to run or own a company. Now, at a certain level you can get, and you're sitting above it, right? You're in the chairman's seat, or you're not even a chairman, right? And you're sitting above that. There is that space, but I think the vast majority of investors, or the vast majority of people who are investing, maybe they're investing a few $100s to thousands of dollars, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. The businesses that have the infrastructure in place where they don't have to operate it themselves. So that's my thought on that, right? Also with buying businesses, there can be liquidity issues, right? So it may not be as easy to sell the business as well. One of the quick, easy things about buying stocks is you can, most stocks, right? You can get most stocks on public stock markets. Let me double down in terms of what I'm saying. Public stock markets, you can get in and get out of pretty quickly during regular trading hours, right? And buying a business, selling a business, it may be a longer process to exit if you need to sell or liquidate the business, or getting a loan. There's a process in that. So these are some things you want to think about, right? In terms of what asset class you're going to. Real estate, I think, has a similar problem. It's a little bit easier to get it's easier to get real estate loans in many ways, just because banks really understand. They understand businesses, but real estate has really been back for a long time. Long story short, it's everybody has their niche, right? Everybody has their niche, and you have to look at your bandwidth, your skill set, your emotions, right? A lot of people, you don't have the emotions to actually run a business or even buy stocks, right? Buy stocks, the ups and downs. Some people don't have the emotions to handle certain asset class. That's okay. There's a great book. I actually will recommend a few books for you to look at if you're really interested in investing. Called The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. The Psychology of Money. I don't think a lot of people talk about the emotional relationship we have with money and how that pushes us to make certain good or bad decisions. That's a great book. I would also recommend Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins, which dives into different investment strategies. He interviewed some of the best investors of the last 50 years and had them give advice. What are the best strategies for people to make? I think it gives some key definitions as well. I think those are two great baseline books to start off with. If you need more book recommendations, feel free to write that down in the comment, or if you have any book recommendations you have for people. Now, my question for you, would you rather invest in a business, stocks, real estate, different asset class, commodities, etc.? What are you interested in doing? And also, if you have any videos you'd like for me to review or react to, please tag them below, share their URL so we can go look into it, put it on our list, and we'll also shout you out when we do the video. Okay, my name's Achimbo Atane. This is Business and Life Advice with Atane Advisors. God bless you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to whoever you think this would enjoy, and hit that subscribe button before it's done. God bless.